when I'm using the tarot and the I Ching, I see that as Googling my inner mind, because everything is your interpretation. You know, there's nothing I can say to you to make you believe anything. There's nothing that a book can say to me to make me believe anything. It's all what resonates, you know, deeply within you, and what resonates as truth for you in that moment. And because everything's new and different and changing all the time, you know, what makes sense 1 minute for one thing does not make sense another minute for another thing. That's what I'm learning. So I am guided by the moment, what resonates in the moment. And that's a very interesting, very opening way of looking at things, because you don't get so... It is like also confusing, because you want to have final, you know, final right or wrong. You want it. We really want that. We want... This is truth. I don't think we're going to get that. You know, we can decide to, okay, well, you know what, I'm going to just take on that belief and live my life with that belief. And that's fine. It doesn't make it right or wrong. It's just your truth. What I wonder is, like, if our words and thoughts and stuff like that are actually the manifestation of the reality that we are experiencing. You know, like, words are prayer, thoughts are prayer, in that there's a, you know, like a code to it. Once it's thought, once it's said, it's created, and yeah, it's got a life of its own. Which I feel like that's why it's so important that we, you know, train ourselves to experience a better reality, even if it seems delusional to the masses. But the thing is, like, what they're doing, you know, noticing it from my perspective, you know, what they're doing is delusionally choosing a shit life, because, you know, that's what they've been trained to do. Like, it's like, and we have been trained to do. But one's not more delusional than the other. Like, one is, they're both delusional, which makes me wonder if this whole reality is like a delusion in itself. Like, there's this material world that we're experiencing, and there's no, you know, solid, you know. But our interpretation of it is really up to us, and it's like, see it as a game, see it as a joyride, explore different beliefs, perspectives, see which ones work for you in different cycles, see which ones to get rid of. Despite everything that is being bombarded to us, whether it's positive or negative, you know, there's just a bombardment of information, and it's so confusing, because you want to believe that other people have the answers to the questions that you have, that other people have. You want to believe that there are others outside of you that can teach you more about what really is this reality, but they can only share what they've explored and what they've come to based on, you know, what they think, and you are only going to take on what resonates with you at the time as seemingly okay, but you don't know. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of people that I resonate with in their beliefs, but nothing they say can be proven, and so therefore there's that aspect of, oh, that's nice, I wish life was like that, that's nice. I like your thinking there. I like that you've, you know, lived that way for 60 years and that's the interpretation that you've come to and all that kind of stuff, but I'm still open to more, because I still don't think we know. Just because, you know, they've grasped a good story for the interpretation of what reality they're experiencing. No one can force their beliefs onto you. Like, you can just resonate with it. You can go, yeah, that sounds alright, but you're really just allowing yourself to be manipulated, whether that's good or bad. You know, like, if you're manipulated into having a good life, well, is that so bad? But there's so so much about this reality we do not understand. And there's so much of the mystery that we don't understand. I was so freaking logical until I had crazy experiences happening to me. Then I thought, well, I'm crazy. And I've been trying to figure it all out ever since. It's put me on a completely different path than what I was, you know. Completely different path. But I can never go back to the other path because whatever, you know, resonated with me at the time of the, like, what the fuck just happened? What is this? This is nothing that I've been shown before in textbooks. This is just so completely out there. And
take the first exit, Milton Highway.
I want to know, you know, and it's completely delusional compared to who I used to be. But I can't just ignore the experiences. I can't. For one, like, if they were really shit, maybe it would be beneficial, but they were the most amazing, incredible, outstanding experiences of my life. How can I ignore that? You know, how can I ignore that? I can't. Why would I want to? So it's forcing me to explore this way, because there's absolutely no way I would discard it. And so life is, you know, pushing me in this direction, whether it's, you know, truth or not. I had concrete beliefs, and everything's been turned upside down, and I can't undo that. And now I'm learning how to pull my head in a lot. There's a lot of videos I've made and I just haven't uploaded them, and I don't think I'll upload this one. It's just, like, before it was an obsessive need to be able to express it to other people. Like, everything I was learning, I was like, oh, I need to record that on my blog. I need to write that. Now, look, I do write it all. Not all, but I do write.
Continue 40 kilometers.
With a pen and paper. I filled up, I don't know, 6 notepads in the last week and a half. You know, I do write a lot, but I don't have this need to be able to, you know, share what I've written, even though I feel like it's helped me the most. So it's like, I feel like I will share one day, but I feel so like I'm in a cycle where even the beliefs that I was starting to believe before are being shaken up now. So, like, I have to stay open to more to be revealed. And so it's not that I don't want to share what is currently the works of what is crumbling of my own beliefs myself right now. So it's like, when I thought I knew, it was okay to share. Now that I look back on those videos and blog posts and all that kind of stuff, and I go, no, there's so much more to it than what I knew then. And so now there's this, I want to hold back while it shows me, while life teaches me more. Because I feel like it will be more leading people down the wrong path if I share where I'm at now, even though where I'm at now is the most grounded I've ever been and the most helpful I've ever had. But it's because of my unique experience that I'm going through that it is helping me the most now, and I don't know how helpful it would be to others, or whether, because I still feel like there's so much to learn. I am more focused on what resonates with me, so my authentic whatever that is. It's like a long lesson, and this long lesson, while I'm in it, it's just revealing things to me in increments. And so I feel like, yeah, I'm in between. Mostly right now I'm open to being wrong about everything, and wanting my beliefs to be shaken up. I'm enjoying the process. I like. What's funny with the I Ching, I really feel like, is accessing your own DNA blueprint. It's accessing your inner truth. It's accessing something else, something mysterious, as in, I don't know what that something is, but it is accessing something that I have no words for. And it is very much, I feel, revealing our inner self. We are so trained to look at anything negative as fearful, like we get scared when someone tells us we're wrong. We've got these ego death throes going on. So it's great for shadow work when it's telling you whatever you're asking is all these different things that our ego, our society, brainwashing, whatever, has interpreted as bad. But what it's been training me is that nothing is bad. It all is part of it. So when you first start using it, it can be quite scary because we're so used to having a reaction when we're told something that we would perceive as negative. But if you then start to see that nothing is negative, that all is part of the whole, then you can start getting some really doing some really good work on it, because for one, it makes you face being wrong, which is our ego's biggest fear. It makes you look at when you are seeking validation externally, even from the I Ching, and it calls you out on that. It calls you out when you are seeking external validation for what you're experiencing. So you know, and when you know that, you're like, okay, so, and you're coming back to within, you're coming back within, you're coming back within, you're always going within. I feel like it's a great tool to get one centered and balanced and grounded. And then who knows from there. But I feel like it gets us back to a stronger foundation so that you can face life's challenges way more easier. From there you can explore more, create more, take on new beliefs and all that kind of stuff. But I feel like it returns you to knowing how to trust your own intuition. It incorporates every religion, and you can still have a religion and gain a lot out of it. It's not anti-anything. It embraces all. It's not, because it's like a practice like yoga. It's not like, it's like a practice like meditation or prayer. I don't know. It's not a religion. It helps. It's wise. It's so similar to what I've been trying to explain, except wiser. What I came to myself before I even looked into that kind of thing. Before it found me, it was the same thing I was trying to share, except it does it in a way where you even shake up everything else I've ever learned, is what I'm questioning now. Because that's just I don't know, back to basics, back to balance. And then I'm still excited about all the stuff that I don't know. I think I've blabbed on long enough. Still got another hour to go. But I'm on a highway, you probably can't hear a thing I'm saying, so I might just focus on the road. Bye!